Alright, we're going to get started relatively quickly this time. I forgot to set it to the starting soon tab right then, so I scuffed the beginning of the stream. But welcome. Welcome. We're going to be doing a little bit of... We do a little showcasing. It's called We Do a Little Showcasing in Minecraft. So, in Minecraft. So I got a few things I want to show off to y'all. We'll see what happens. Just some quick messing around. First off, people have seen this one before, but before I go too in depth into some of this stuff, I just finished watching some of the summer game stuff, like the E3 replacement thing they were doing. I didn't care about most of the games they were showing off, to be honest. Except the Left 4 Dead sequel one, like Back 4 Blood or whatever. That one seemed interesting. But besides that, this is a world I've done before. I've shown off a bit of it. Some of the older members of the channel might recognize this. This is a build I did a while ago. I'm not going to do a little bit of... We do a little gaming, you see. We do a little gaming. But, yeah, this is the aircraft carrier Akagi, or at least the outside of her. The inside isn't... I haven't really built on this build in a long time. I just have this world here, and I'm still kind of proud of it, but... I did my best to make, like I had a 3D model I used to help base the outside of it and build it, but yeah, I tried my best with her. I think she came out pretty well. It's pretty ironic considering my skin is also Akagi, so it's Akagiception, I guess. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know, I thought the skin looked cool, so you have an aircraft carrier running around on an aircraft carrier, so I guess that's something. You want some good old Inception, I guess. Here, let me slap a torch right there. But yeah, there's a tiny little island that I had to crouch to get to. It's not very big, but then again, the island on Akagi is not very big either. She didn't even start with one. Hell, she had 3 flight decks to start with. This hangar bit right here was actually 3 flight decks at one point. Bring me the godforsaken pyramid. Oh, I should show off that world again as well, just for old time's sake. I wasn't planning to, but I'll show it off again. But yeah, I'm just going to be going through a bunch of stuff real quick. I'll show you all the inside of this before I move on. Not too much in here, because I didn't try to make it a replica on the inside. I used it as a base for the multiplayer survival series I had streamed a long time ago. So, there wasn't too much else in here. I did make some decorative stuff. There's an aquarium down there. If I head down here, I actually had someone in the server help me gather all the fish for the aquarium. So, got a bunch of tropical fish and stuff in there, which is pretty neat. So, look at all of them there. Why are they all on the floor? I don't know. We do a little ray tracing. Yeah, I have shaders. Although, as a result, I haven't updated to the newest version yet. I need to see what that added. Although I heard it didn't add much. Give me the Caves and Cliffs update without the Caves and Cliffs, please. Thank you. What I did try to make, though, on the inside were the elevators. The 3 elevators Akagi had. So they're right here. I haven't finished the flight deck, really. I don't know what I want to do with this. I don't really have much of a desire to finish the inside, honestly. Look at all the bats down here in the underwater section. Took so long to get all the water out of there. Anyway, here, I'll go outside and then we'll head to the next world. Actually, I'll head out here to the stern, because the stern has all the boats. These are all like landing ships and rowboats, lifeboats, that sort of thing. And there's like a little rail conveyor system on the ceiling here that was on the actual aircraft carrier. I thought that was pretty neat, so I wanted to build it here. Have a few more little landing boats, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's the ship. Oh, welcome back, Clanker. Yeah, you missed an interesting stream. If you want to go back and watch the VOD, go ahead. We were playing the first ever time I had played a Touhou game, so people got to watch me make weird noises to a bullet hell game as I panicked, but that was fun. Here, let's go on to the next world. Let's see. Here's the next world I wanted to show off. This one, we're going to take a little journey. This is my secondary base that is started in a village in this world. And I had abandoned this base a while ago, and we're going to take some of the stuff I had gotten from a cave and bring it back to the main base. because the main base has more things we can use. So we'll bring some of this back, I believe. And we'll go on a nice little trek. We do a little trekking. It's called, we do a little trekking. So we'll take a scenic route. We'll gather the berries here because we can get more food. I planted some berries around here a long time ago. Did I watch the Battlefield trailer? Yeah, it didn't interest me too much, honestly. I was never really one for big first-party FPSs, I guess. They were never my thing. Also because I'm mainly PC gamer, PC, so I don't know. I mean, then again, it's not restricted, but still. Anyway, we're going to take a little bit of a trek here. Here, let me move on to the next song as well in the background playlist. I added some of the music from Touhou 7 for background music here because I enjoyed it so much. So, we're going to take a little trek up into the mountains here. My berries. My cabbages. That's a different one. Actually, I haven't even seen Avatar The Last Airbender either. I never watched that. I never watched Dragon Ball as a kid. I never watched Naruto as a kid. I think the only thing like that I ever saw growing up was some of the Pokemon animation they had then. But no, nothing else really. So this is the main base, the primary one. And I'll show you all the main building in a moment. Let me gather some wool. I had a little sheep and chicken farm that took a while to get because no animals were up here and I had to drag them all up here. So I'll grab some wool real quick and we'll head over. Here's the little farm area. I stole some potatoes from the village. I got more berry bushes. Ow. And sometimes, I don't like berries too much because you can accidentally plant them if you're looking at the ground, and that's something that can get kind of annoying. But down here we have a little cranny here with our main storage and the nether portal that I haven't explored much. So down here we have some random lava. I got 2 dogs that I tamed, but they're somewhere else right now. Where's the tax collector? Yeah, it's not that world yet. We'll get to that one, James. We got a little fireplace, not much. But the main build of this world that I've been working on, I actually built most of the main build while I was on an aircraft. You can already see up there. If you can't recognize that, that is a torii, or a gate, like a gate that is commonly seen at Shinto shrines. So, as you can probably guess, I built a shrine. I think I did talk about that while I was playing Touhou. But I took some reference photos. I think I referenced the Hakurei shrine a little bit, but yeah, I built a little shrine building. We do a little worship. That's called, we do a little worship. But yeah. So yeah, these are the dogs I was talking about. I just found them randomly. But yeah, other than that, it's a comfy little shrine area. You got a donation box. I'll throw a few more berries in there. Because, of course, Reimu's always extremely poor, but impoverished. And then there's a little attic area I haven't done anything with, but I can do something with it if I want to. But yeah, other than that, it's just a nice little shrine that I built. I didn't want to build anything too big compared to the last world, the next world I'll show off again. But I tried to make it, actually look like a shrine at some point. Try planting some trees and shrubs. They still don't look the way I want them to. I may mess with them later. But I have a little balcony here overlooking the rest of the grounds. Oh yeah, it's a little shrine. I killed some pillagers earlier, so I slapped the banner up there. Yeah. Alright, now next world. I got 2 more to show off. The last one is the biggest. I'm talking a lot of need to drink more water. I wasn't planning on doing this one, but since you all were talking about it, since James was talking about it, has it really been that long? Is that it? I think this is the right one. There's a lot of worlds I have shoved in here. This is it, yes. Ah, yes, we just finished that one. So, of course, this is the world I had spent the most time on before. But, yeah, I had gotten pretty far in this world. This is the one I had pretty much an empire, a giant empire spanning multiple cities. This is one of them. What was this, Prometheus? Wait, is this Prometheus? I forgot the name of this town. I don't know, I think it's Prometheus. But we recently finished building a big, like, Orthodox sort of temple, I guess. Like a church, cathedral. But yeah, this is Kufmal. It's that's the name of the empire, I guess, or the world. You just finished building this massive, like, Orthodox church sort of thing. And yeah, I had made a little, not a little, a big dome in the middle. I tried basing this off of the Hagia Sophia in Constantinople. If you try to call it by the other name, I will stab you. But, yeah. Oh yeah, what did I see? Here are the temple maidens. The temple maidens, Karudal and Batoodle down there that I had captured. They're now just the ones that tend to the temple. But other than that, it's just a nice little thing. Here, we'll head back to the capital city as well, and I'll end off there. Like I said, this is the world I think that had like 10 or 12 different cities that I had built up based off of regular villages and I had built around. So this is one of the colonies, but let's head back to the main capital city itself. Did I bring a boat here? Am I gonna have to make a new boat? Or did I have a horse? Because I have an entire stable in another place, but I guess I'll build a boat. I still know my way around this place pretty well. Do I not have any wood? Okay, there we go. Let's make ourselves a boat. Here we go. Hey, I want a different song. Give me a different song. There we go. All of these are boss themes. I don't want boss themes. Actually, I'll do this one. This one isn't as bad. More casual. Oh, I got there via nether? Well, we'll go back this way. I like this way. I know I have nether highways in here, but I'm just going to take the scenic route. Because look at the water textures, you know? I was always really happy with how those turned out. And even looking underwater, too. But yeah, that's the big landmark of Prometheus, that city. There's also a few more over there, including the city of, what's the one that I had made a giant castle wall? I'll show that one off, too. Wasn't that Shangri-La? No, I renamed it something different. I forgot what I named it. No, it was Fort Jennings. That's what it was. I called it Shangri-La because I lost it at one point. I just couldn't find it for a long time. But I found it eventually. And I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Because I think the city of Carhio is over there. Yes, that right there is the bridge over to Carhio. And we'll just follow the bridge this way. Instead of going to Carhio, we'll head to the capital city of Kufmal. But yeah, this is the world with the temples. Later, for those of you all joining right now, once the stream is over and the DVR is there, I showed off a few other worlds you all haven't seen before this one. Before I showed off this one again. So, if you all looked back there, you can see those two worlds. And I'll show an even bigger world after this that I didn't even make. So wait for the finale, because once we're done with this world, there's going to be a really massive one I'm going to show off. So, yeah, as for this is, of course, the capital city of Kufmal, the city of Kufmal itself. So, and again, this was, this is a survival world, so I'm pretty damn proud of this thing. And you have all sorts of temples. There's the KFC temple. Wait a minute, is there a hole in the side of this temple? Well, we'll deal with that later. Also, I just noticed mycelium is taking over the... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't plan for mycelium to take over this entire part of the... Okay. Well, anyway, here, let's park the boat. That's the Suspicious Liquid Temple. Over there is the Mushroom Temple. Don't ask. So yeah, let's get off here. I think most of the city should be safe to wander at night. I hope so. Of course, you got the Imperial District right here with the Capitol building. Of course, you got the throne room with the CBT throne right there. If you sit on that, that's the good old CBT throne. Here, let me just do that. There we go. There we go. Relieves the nerves, I guess. And then, of course, on the other hand, you have like the Senate area, Senate chamber, that's way too small. Every one of these signs is an actual city that exists in the Empire, in some place in this world. So there's like a ton of them. So the Blood Temple, yeah, there's the Nether Temple. And of course, you got other temples like the Temple of Earthly Riches. You got the museum here that has just a history of the museum itself. You got Terramorphous, the Nether Chicken Jockey that burnt to a crisp. That's his sort of little shrine area. And again, if you all want to see some of the memories of this, I have an entire DVR series of this entire thing, if y'all want to see. This is the stables with all my horses. We have Reginald, the first one. We have Small Chungus. We have Indianapolis, or Indy. We have Small Nozomi, our pack mule, and Ariane. But wait a minute. Where's Ariane? Oh, don't tell me I took her off and left her somewhere. We have to find her eventually. Anyway. But yeah, this is the flag of Kuuf Mall, and here's the Temple of Earthly Riches that I was talking about. Yeah, Jamestown is somewhere over in that direction, I think. Actually, no, it's in that direction, my bad. I know some of the locations of some of these cities. I tried making a big map at some point, but the map was too large and I couldn't update all of it, so... I'll show you how close I got, but... Here, we'll wander through a bit more of the city. I'm going to try to speed things up a bit, because I know we got a lot to do. This is a map of the city itself. I tried making a map of the Empire. It didn't work out too well. Oh. What was that sound? If that's a drown, I'm going to go ahead and sleep right now. But yeah, that's the big storage area. I spent so much time in this one room. I probably spent like 24 hours real time standing in that room. I had so much iron from an iron farm at one point, I just built like more apartments using it. These are literally just villager apartments. We have the godforsaken pyramid, or the sun pyramid. We have the Nether Temple. And here's the map I tried to make with jack-o'-lanterns. So you can see up there, I think, is one of the towns. There's a town up there. This is Kuuf Mall. There's a town here. But these other places go so far that this map would have to be absolutely massive for it to do anything. I kind of wish you could place maps on the ground, but I don't think you can. Here, let me... If I can place an item frame on the ground, that would be nice, but I don't think I can. Wait a minute. Can I? Well, if that's the case, maybe later I could do that, but just have an underground map, I guess. Only problem with that is that you can't get a big picture to look at it. But yeah, of course you have the biggest pyramid right here, and then the other one. I think a good way for us to get to the next city, Carhio, is to go through the Nether Temple, or the Nether pyramid here. Because there is a portal on the top of this temple. Make a map in MS Paint. I don't know, I kind of wanted just to see if I could make a big Minecraft map, you know? I thought that would be cool. But yeah, that's the capital city, which I'm really proud of. What else? Here is the main Nether area. Lag. Big lag spike. To the Nether Temple. Yeah, that's the portal that goes straight to the Nether Temple. Any portal going this way will send you into this building, which is also the place I farm for gold. This is my gold farm right here. We will follow this to get to... Oh wait, I think I need to go to Fort Jennings. If I want to go to Fort Jennings, I believe I have to go this way. Or do I want to go to Carhio? I don't know, we'll go to Fort Jennings first. I have, like, sort of nether pathways. Not exactly a highway, but still. I really should streamline this. This is kind of perilous, but oh well. Oh, I took the long way. So we'll keep trekking along. Make this real quick. And yes, I believe this is the portal to Fort Jennings. I say fort, but in reality it's just an actual walled city at this point. I think... Oh, we got lag. What? What? Wait, I think I broke another portal that was here as well. Why is it making portals here? Where am I? Where the hell am I? Look, Gordon, water. Look, Gordon, ropes. We can use those to cross big pits. I have no clue where I am right now. Are we back in Prometheus? Are you telling me we came all the way back to Prometheus by accident? Obviously, I didn't plan this, because the reason I can tell it's probably Prometheus is because it has that really ugly apartment building that, for some reason, is part of the regular villages. Yeah, this is quite a bra moment. Let's figure... Yep, we're back in, this place. I guess we'll use the portal here. Why is that portal putting us off here if I have a portal in here? See? This is the portal I wanted to go to. Why is it making another one? Where am I now? Okay, it did lead us here. So that was the portal to... Okay, I need to label these things, my god. So that was the portal to, Prometheus, even though it took me to the wrong place instead of the actual portal that was made for that, but... Oh well. We'll head now to the one I was originally trying to add to. Well, that was quite a little diversion. You see, we live in a society. Now you see, ... Oh yeah, this is the one I tried to... Oh yeah, to Carhio. That's the one I want. I really should make this a more safe pathway, but oh well. Problem is there's so much vertical movement that I can't make much of a highway for it. There's the one for Carhio with the Shrek Temple or the Shremple, but we're not going to visit the Shremple today. I've shown that off in enough other stuff. I'm just going to end here in Fort Jennings and then we'll move on. Because again, this is only like 3 of the 12 or so cities we have. Some of them are grander than others, but yeah. Please tell me this is the right one, please. Yes, this is it. We are welcome to Fort Jennings, and holy shit, that lag. What? It's not considering me eating? Can I place blocks? Okay. Can I eat? Okay, there we go. But yeah, this is Fort Jennings, the walled city. And I'll just head to the top of it real quick right now. I also have a map of the city. And you can see the multiple walls and towers we have. And again, my design philosophy with this is to make this as like accurate of a castle as I can. So each of those gatehouses acts like a real gatehouse. So I'll head up here. I put all these doors in to stop villagers from getting trapped up here because it's happened. It's a complicated process, yeah, but still. Now we're up at this part of the tower. We can even go higher. Let's go higher. And as you can see, there are other villagers stuck up here. But yes, this is a bird's eye view of the city. Why does this world seem to lag more? I remember now. What do you mean, what? It's just, I mean, I think I still had the shaders back then, but still. That and my computer's just getting older. It's not the newest one. So, yeah, this is the main walled city itself. All of the towers and gatehouses are fully functional. I mean, of course they don't need to be because it's Minecraft and the mobs are dumb. I kind of wish they could have like actual really well-made sieges. Like you could make an Illager raid that's like way more in-depth. I don't know. But as you can see, there's a pyramid over there that I think is part of another town that's over there. Yeah, that's a town over there. And again, I lost this city. This city was completely just... I had no clue that it was here at one point. So I had to re-find it. There's the KFP right there. I think if I make this jump right, I can land in water. Alright, watch me die. There we go, I got it. I thought I had a running start, but I didn't. I was getting kind of scared there. So. Why are y'all talking about drugs in the chat? What are y'all doing? What's going on here? Well, yeah, here's the KFP restaurant, just for no reason. What are y'all trying to do? Are y'all trying to get in there? Go, quit blocking each other. What are y'all trying to do? Okay. But yeah, in a medieval walled city, you have a fast food restaurant, selling fried phoenix. What a weird place. But yeah, as you can see, this is a miniature gatehouse. Where's the main gatehouse of the city? I think it's over here. Yeah, the front gate. Here we go. So yeah, here's the main gatehouse, and it has side entrances, all sorts of places to hurt attackers from. Shoot at them from the sides, shoot at them from above. Multiple traps, that sort of thing. Other areas to leave them vulnerable. Look into the wall itself. You can actually travel inside the wall because the wall is hollow. I tried really well for this. And of course, it's all for show, but still. Alright, now, we're going to leave off here, and we're going to go to the next world. This is the world that I was really trying for. Well, I mean, trying to get, because I found out about it. Apparently, some people had spent years making the entirety of the Touhou, like, world and universe inside Minecraft, and I thought that must have taken a long time. So, I mean, I tried to get it, and it had multiple worlds, but this is the main one. So, this is Gensokyo, right here. A bunch of other people love their little donation box that's always empty. But yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time here. I think the main place I'm going to try to go is... There's just so many landmarks. Actually, I think I have a notepad where I had landmarks I could teleport to. So... I'm trying to find... If I can find it, I don't know where I had those coordinates, but do I not? Do I really not have that document? Here, give me 1 second. Oh, I may not have saved it here. Well, I do have a map, but... I wish I had saved, I knew where I saved those coordinates. Well, we're going to try heading off to, I believe... I want to go to the underground sun, like the underground city. And if I could wait for this. For some reason, I don't know if other people have this problem, but like loading a photo, just loading a photo with like the Windows Photo Viewer takes so long. So from the Hokure Shrine, we have to go to just straight south. South and kind of west. I don't know where that is. Well, if the path is here, it goes to the downward part of the path. This way. This is the way we're going. When the sun is underground. Yes, there is an underground sun that we're going to try to head to. So we'll pass by some landmarks. This entire landscape, I think, was made by hand. And over here we have some other stuff. We'll take a quick detour. Maybe we can see the Shining Needle Castle. I think that's the upside down castle over here. You should be getting closer to it. There's like various walkways you can get to get close. Am I going the right way? I think so. Yep, here we are. Here we are. This is the Shining Needle Castle. It's literally just an upside down castle, built entirely upside down. That's it. And people live here. I don't know how they live here, but people live here. And also, there's like invisible barrier blocks that you walk through to get to there. But yeah, it's just literally an upside down castle. Which is very interesting. I don't know how they built, I don't know how someone could like have the mindset to build something like that, but we'll keep going from here. What does the book in my inventory have? It was just something I found. I had actually been searching on the server. I found this. I found this buried, not buried, but like in a random chest overlooking the Misty Lake. It's just an infinite attack sword, named after, I think, one of the ones that the sword, or oh, not a sword, but a weapon Ramelia has, but I think the book, this used to be a server, and the server shut down, but they made a world download, so none of the actual commands in this book work. It's all just old server stuff. And of course, the server isn't around anymore, but still. You could play on this as a server at one point, though. I never, again, that was years ago. It's making brain pain. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in a place like that. I think that's a dojo. That is like a dojo building operated by a hermit in Touhou. It's tucked away. Where's the Moria Shrine? I want to stop at a Moria Shrine as well. Oh, it's very close, so if we keep going, we'll encounter it. We're actually extremely close. This is the entrance I was looking for. If I can make a bed, I want to sleep to make it daytime again. Because I can't use commands here unless I enable land mode, because this was an adventure map and I'm too lazy to change it. So let's just go to sleep on top of this volcano here. It's not even an actual volcano, but that's where we're going to be going later. As you can see, that is the entrance to that underground sun we're trying to get to. But for the meantime, let's head this way and swing by the Moria Shrine. That is where I think the goddesses Kanako and Subako live. One's like in charge of snakes and one's in charge of frogs. Don't ask questions. But oh god, it's taken a while to load in. I think when I try to play on this map for too long and I load in too many chunks, the game really starts to chug, because this is just such a large and ambitious scale map. And again, you can walk, it's like so comprehensive, you know? I don't know. This would have been a really cool server to be on. So yeah, this is the Moria Shrine right here. It's pretty similar to the Hokure one, to be honest, if not a bit cooler looking. There's an egg and a diamond in here, that's funny. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the shrine. And you can see, when I was exploring all the worlds here, you could find some people who had made stashes of items in parts of it. Like, just random stashes of stuff and Easter eggs that I had found, so... Anyway, we'll swing back to the underground sun. But yeah, this is like a little lake that goes down to the rest of there. The Moria Shrine actually has like a rope bridge, sort of, not even a bridge, it's God, kind of like a ski lift that takes visitors down off the mountain, because humans technically aren't allowed on the mountain. It's weird. Anyway. So we're going to be heading into the weirdest part. You can actually get lost. I look like a Discord mod. I get that. Come here, kitten. You need your Discord Nitro. Oh god, no. But yeah, those Discord mod memes can get pretty funny. So yeah, this is pretty much, I think, what was the name of this place? The Underground Geyser Center. That's what this was called. So the person who lives near here is someone who reads minds, basically. A woman named Satori, she can read people's minds. She has a sister who got mad that people didn't like her reading their minds, so she tried to close. It's just this whole mess. There's a lot of characters here, I think. There was a cat that lived here, but the person who operates basically down here, there's a character that's basically a living nuclear fusion reactor named Utsuho, and she's like a hell raven, but this is the reactor core, basically. This is the place where all the magic happens, and right here would be where the nuclear bird operates. That's her nickname. So this is Oku's domain right here. And this is the place where pretty much this, even though this is kind of like a medieval setting, sort of, this place provides infinite nuclear energy for almost no price. It's just nuclear fusion energy harnessing the power of the sun. And if we go even deeper into the ground here, we will find the actual underground sun that is used to power that reactor. So that's the reactor, and to get to, I mean, I say that's the reactor, but that's the reactor chamber. This is what I was talking about. Again, wait for that to load in. But we are really deep underground right now, and even though Utsuho herself is technically the reactor, since she's a living reactor, this is, yeah, the underground sun. It can hurt your eyes after a while, especially with the texture, the shaders I have. And yeah, that's just, I think barrier blocks and lava. So yeah, you can see all the barriers when I pull out a barrier block, and then they'll disappear. Hello, officer. Would you like to experience the unmatched power of the sun? I sound like I apologize when I walk into the mirror. I wish I had a standing mirror. I used to have a standing mirror, but it fell when I was taking it to my dorm, and it broke, so I don't have a standing mirror anymore. So, oh well. But, I guess I'm just in my tour guide mode right now. I'm not normally talking too much like this. Actually, that's a lie, but I guess I am in my tour guide mode right now. But you can follow this path, and it'll take you to an underground city that's also connected to this place. It's just, you know, this would be a really cool Mario Kart thing. If you could, like, make a kart racing map that is based off of some of the locations in this franchise, that would be really cool. Like, the ability to just drive around in a place like this. Oh gosh, and the thing is, you can get lost down here, so I'm trying to follow this main path. But this path will lead us, because I actually, for over the period of 2 days, I was exploring the whole of this map, and it took a long time. But I didn't make this. Again, this is, yeah, thank you for the compliment for the other stuff, but I didn't make this world. I'm just exploring this one, but all the other worlds that I have earlier in the stream, like if you go back into the stream's DVR, all the worlds before this one, I was making and showing off. It's just, the only reason I was doing this is when I was streaming Touhou 7 yesterday, some of the people had asked me to show off some Minecraft stuff, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah. So we're snaking our way through this underground geyser center place, running away from a nuclear bird who wants to give us eternal cancer radiation, and we'll eventually make it to some ruins, but that'll get us to basically former hell. And in this setting, hell got so crowded at one point that they had to move it to an even bigger hell, and then they just abandoned the city that was the former hell. and then a bunch of like Onis and like other goblin-type creatures just inhabited the former hell and used it as a place to drink booze all day. So that's where we're headed. We're headed to the former hell, I think. We're snaking through ruins. Here we are. Yep, I knew it. So that's the entrance off to the side. This is the Palace of Earthly... What was this? Palace of the Earth Spirits. That is it. This is where Satori lives. She's the mind reader person in charge of this, and this is basically the city of Ancient Hell. And again, forgive it for taking a long time to load in. This is all still underground. This is an underground city, but yeah, this is basically a city full of like Oni and other spirits and stuff. So we'll take a quick peek inside the Palace of the Earth Spirits. Of course, there's no actual people here because it's just a map download, but it's interesting because you see these locations in all the Toho games and stuff and all this other media, and you never actually know what it's like. And of course, they have eyes everywhere because, you know, the third eye is like the whole symbol of Satori, I guess. Because she's a mind reader, I don't know. And, oh, that's cool, because on the bottom there, that's her third eye that's open, and on the top, that's her sister's eye that's closed. That's an interesting design. So, yeah, that was just a quick peek into this little cathedral area, which is Palace of the Earth Spirits. And again, there's so much built here. I don't think I've gone up into this part before, but they put so much detail into making the interiors and building this. One other place I want to show off is the Scarlet Devil Mansion, because that place that was built here, I actually got lost in it. Like, I didn't want to break it apart to get out of it, so I spent like a long time trying to wander out of that mansion. So the problem right now is we need to actually get to the surface, and there's a different way to get to the surface, but I got lost trying to get here, going the other way to get to the surface. So I'm just going to do a quick teleport at one point. Here, I'll show you a little bit of how hard it is to get out of here. And all these buildings have interiors, by the way. They're all like fully made in the inside. And of course they are abandoned, but people still live here. Because, you know, this former hell got too crowded for some reason. This is the bridge. This bridge has, I think, a chicken protecting it. Like some chicken person. That holds grudges against everyone, I think. Oh god, that's a lot of lag. Oh my gosh, am I crashing? Is my game gonna crash? Uh-oh. I completely froze right here. The hell chicken got mad at me and crashed my game. Okay, there we go. Oof. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can escape from here, but the problem is then you run into the spider web. Oh god, and it's lagging again. Basically, I'm not going to go through it, but there's a bunch of ruins here that I got lost in, and then there's a giant spider web for like a human yokai spider person. It's a lot of messes. It's a big mess, so. I don't know where to teleport, but we're going to blindly teleport somewhere. Let's see. I have to actually open it up to land to enable that, allow cheats. DP, 634 minus 630 minus 1800. 630, 200, and 18 minus 1800. There we go. We're back on the surface. Now, from here, we can make our way to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And as you can see, below us was that underground hell that we were seeing before. All those chunks down there that were loaded. Right down there, that was where that was. So, if you can find where... Are we back at the Shining Needle Castle? I think we are. Yes, yes. That is the Shining Needle Castle again. So, I'm going to head back this way. The KFC on that. Yeah, the hell chicken crashed my game. I really am struggling. I'm gonna actually exit and reload the world. Maybe that'll reset some of the chunks and make it a bit quicker. Because the last place I do want to end up on is the Scarlet Devil Mansion, because that place is absolutely massive. Basically, the story of that place is that even though this world in the series is like an Eastern sort of place, a random like Eastern European vampire mansion got transported out of nowhere, smack dab into the middle of this world, and people just sort of went, okay. And I think there lives two vampires, like two sisters that are vampires, and then I have a maybe human maid named Sakuya. But besides that, it's just a massive, like, red mansion. Oh no, why is it not getting me back to, the main screen? Is it really that bad? Oh no. Can the game crash trying to save a world? Is that possible? Oh gosh, what's happening? Looks like some technical difficulties here. It's just not saving. It's been stuck on this screen for a while now. It looks like I need to stall for time. Look at this little race car, see? This is an old race car I had when I was a child. I visited my folks' place and I found it buried in a drawer, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I grabbed it and I brought it back to my dorm. And also with this same franchise, with the Toho franchise that this world is based on that we were exploring, I actually tried taking some of the characters and ideas from that and like making skins for race cars. In like an abandoned NASCAR game from 2003, so I was like making skins and stuff. I think I even had a stream where I was doing that, so I think that was like a month ago or so. But yeah, let's just wait for the... It's still not done. It's still not done. Oh, my entire PC is crashing. That's what it is, because even Chrome is frozen at this point. Chrome is completely frozen. Let me open up Task Manager. I don't even know if I'm still streaming. Oh, yep, Chrome completely froze. And the music stopped too. Oh boy. What is going on here? Am I gonna have to completely exit Minecraft and reopen it? That may be the case. Please? Okay, I'm still streaming. That's weird. Okay, so now my windows are starting to come back. Can I just please get to the home screen? I just want to get to the home screen. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, really. It can't be too hard, right? It's not even using up all my memory. What's using up all my memory then? Can I even reset some of these pages? Oh god. You know, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna completely... Oh wait, nope, I can't. Task Manager isn't responding. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. There we go. Took it long enough. Alright, let's see if we can get back in there, because I did want to show off one more thing. And I still can't see chat now, because the live streaming page with chat on it has not refreshed. So ever since this whole freezing debacle started, I cannot read chat except when it pops up a little bit in the actual OBS preview. So where are we now? I don't know what direction I need to go. So if the Shining Needle Castle is that way, I need to go this way? I think. Yeah, the last message I can see in the chat is Dr. Thunder talking about the KFC chicken, so this is a little bit of a scuffed stream, but... And the live streaming page refuses to load, just refuses. It's constantly giving me the page unresponsive thing, so In the meantime, let's blindly charge for... Wait a minute, there's some... Are we at the Sanzu River? Damn it. Those Torii gates down there. Here, let me sleep. I know way too much about this franchise if I can tell where I am from, like, limited visibility. So we went, I think, west instead of south, and we reached the Sanzu River, which is basically their equivalent of the River of the Dead. Coronavirus VN. Yeah, I probably should do that, but... Yeah, this is the River of the Dead, and over on this side is basically the place where lost souls go to wait for their souls to get judged. It's basically covered in flowers. There's flowers everywhere. And this is the place people wait for boats to come. There's a really lazy woman who operates boats that ferry souls to this plane. And yeah, this is the other side of the river where the souls await judgment. But yeah. The person who operates the ferry, though, is extremely lazy and not good at her job, though, so... There we go. Now live streaming in the chat reloaded. There we go. So I'm going to head to where I was originally planning to go, and that is the Scarlet Devil Mansion. So, of course, right here is the Moria Shrine again. We passed by that before. I know this place way too well. Why do I know so much about this franchise? It's not cool. It's a nerd thing. I'm a big nerd. Well, hey, I'm a big nerd, but at least I'm not the king of all nerds, huh? That's funny. I made a name joke. Laugh at the funny name joke. I don't know. I'm just stalling for time while I travel here. So it seems like the more chunks I load in this world in one session, the laggier it gets, so I was just going through all of hell and loading so many chunks that I turned my computer into a living hell, basically. And of course, that's where we went before. Down there is the underground nuclear reactor, and if we go past that, imagine your setting being so weird that one of the bosses of your game is just a living nuclear fusion reactor. That's quite interesting. And of course you can see paths down here winding through the mountains. This is basically the whole Yokai Mountain range right here. I drank the potion, come on. Register that I did, okay. So I'm looking at a map off screen right now. The way I'm going, I should be running into the Misty Lake any second now. Yes. Oh, I can actually show you all. There was a chest. In one of the chests here, I think the chest may still be here. Oh, I think this was it. It was a grave, and I dug up the grave. And there was a chest here, I think. And in that chest had this sword. So, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, this is the Misty Lake. It's a pretty big lake. There's 2 mansions near this lake. Not one, but 2 mansions. I'm gonna fly by the first one. Well, I may stop in both. Over on this side of the lake, there's Cherno's hut. She's an ice fairy. She basically just lives in an igloo. And because she's an ice fairy, she basically just made her own little hut here. She has a little ice throne. And even though it's the summer, I was about to challenge you for nerdhood, and then you oops. Well, I mean, I know I can never take your throne, so I submit the crown to you, my friend. What happened to From the Depths? I just don't play From the Depths much anymore, you know? Maybe occasionally. I think I even streamed it at one point, but not much anymore. That's just a big giant floating door related to a woman called Okina. She's just a god, I think, or someone who made this place. I don't know, that doesn't matter too much. I think that appeared in a boss encounter. This is the first mansion. This is the Prism River Mansion. It was another mansion that was teleported from the outside world in here. Basically, it's abandoned. It's broken down, abandoned, collapsed in. But the people who lived here, some of the sisters who lived here make a bunch of music. We actually fought the Prism River sisters last night when we were playing Touhou 7. We had a boss fight against the Prism Rivers, so if you all remember that. And this is their little concert hall right here in their little abandoned mansion. And of course they don't care that it's all broken and abandoned because they're poltergeists. they don't really care. It's like a spooky haunted mansion. But that's all I'm going to show here. There's just pianos in the rest of the house. It's literally just pianos everywhere and broken ceiling tiles where you can fall through the entire house, I guess. I wonder how long it took them to make this entire thing, because again, that's a ton of rooms. But even bigger than this mansion, we're going to be heading to an even bigger mansion right now. Angie. Yeah, I mean, games come and go. I bought 2 more games. I bought 2 brand new games that I haven't even touched yet. So when I stream again, I'm probably going to be streaming one of those 2. You can thank Gaben for that, though, because, you know, constant sales, I guess. Oh, that's cool. There's a little overlook balcony here. But we are going to be heading towards the largest singular building, in my opinion, in this world, and as you can see, we're approaching the front gate. What's this? Why is it in your recommended? I don't know. I make some videos. You probably watched a few of my videos and got recommended this. I'm just streaming some Minecraft worlds. This is the guard shack of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. That's where the guard, I think Hong Mei Ling, lives. She sleeps there all the time and is lazy. But this is the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Has massive gardens, a bunch of mazes and stuff. Pretty well decorated. But yeah, 2 vampires live here, basically. That's the thing. They're kind of like Eastern European ones. So you can barge into the mansion here. And this thing is absolutely massive, fully interiored, and I actually got lost in here at one point. So we're going to run around randomly in here and see how long it takes us to get lost. So it's just infinite hallways running down. There's a dead end. We're going to keep running down some of these hallways. Here's an exterior courtyard here. Unbeliever. Boy, there's other games out there. There's whole new galaxies to explore. Speaking of which, one of the new games I downloaded is a Warhammer 40k 4X game, basically like Warhammer Civilization, I guess, and I really want to try that out. I may stream that one once I get a little bit of experience. So yeah, this is other parts of the mansion. And of course, there's just a bunch of these dead-end random rooms. I don't know how, like, even with however many maids this mansion has, how the hell they, you know, mess with all of this crap in the setting. You can also get to a library. The library of this place is amazing. I think they built a rocket inside of the library, like their own moon rocket for some reason. I think that was mentioned in one of the comics I've never read, because I'm not that much of a nerd, but yeah, I'm just running through random rooms here. Oh, there's this as well. Some weird room with reflections in it. And I thought, hey, this is really cool. Look at that. There's a big reflection of the room. It's like the floor is glass. And I'm like, wait a minute. What if I went inside of here? So I broke some of the barrier blocks. And let me place this here to mark it. But what I found out when I was exploring this is that they built a perfect mirror of this entire thing. A perfect mirror of all the other hallways in here. Like these side hallways and things like that. They built a mirror that goes to some extent in this direction. So look at this. I can go in here. This is all underground. The entire room is copied. Just upside down. No one's gonna be down here. No one. Look, if I break the floor up here, I'm going to break the floor. Look, see? They just copied the whole thing. What? Who does that? Who does that? They just built it upside down. Who has the time for this shit? How? Whose idea was this? Oh god, that's a lot of lag. Okay, yeah, this is really lagging right now. Oh god. You get points for a 40k game. But yeah, Mad Men. I don't know what possessed the map builders to do that, but like again, you pick another random hallway, they copied it, and of course the entire mansion isn't upside down. It's only this little part. But like, what happens if I open this door here? It breaks it and gives me another door. But like how weird the doors are here. But yeah, they copied the furniture. The beds are upside down. Why? You don't need to do this. They copied the cactuses. They world edited, copied the. They probably just actually did a world edit. I think that's probably what they did. I think they just world edited everything. But still, like I wouldn't think to do that. But anyway. Here, let me replace the hole I made in the floor and we'll keep moving because there's more to see in this weird-ass mansion. Yeah, that's what I thought. They just used world edit, but still, I mean, like, just the thought to do that sort of thing. Now, of course, the only problem now is getting out of the mansion. Look at this. How am I... I'm already lost. Oh, there's a dead end. What's in here? There's a room with a piano, a balcony, big piano, a big lounge area. How do I get out of here? This is going to be the rest of the stream. The stream. Escaping the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Okay, we're in a bigger room it looks like now. If I can get to a window, I'll break out of the window, but still. I'm not going to set this place on fire. Oh god. Because again, most of this place is wood and wool. Even if you did set this place on fire, it would take so long for this place to burn down. Like, oh my god. And trust me, people have tried. Even in the setting of Touhou, people have tried to destroy this place, and it's so large that you can't really destroy all of it. Where's the yellow gray? What do you mean the yellow? Oh, the yellow flowers? What? Are you referencing the Minecraft thing? The yellow for the flowers, the great melon flower. They even made abandoned closets because some of these rooms just aren't used. I just want to get out of this damn mansion. Get me out of here. I have no clue where I am. This would be a good, like a hide and seek map, honestly. I know that some Minecraft servers have like hide and seek game modes. If you made just the Scarlet Devil Mansion into a hide-and-seek map, that would be really cool. Oh, am I back where I started? Where am I? Where's the... I'm not going to tell you where the yellow is. You got to figure that out for yourself. And not to mention that, but look at the lag. I am just having such lag going through this mansion. Let me out. Let me be free. Is this it? Jesus Christ, I'm getting like 3 frames per second now. Is this it? If I keep going up, will that bring me freedom, or did I just loop around again? I think I've been here before. I have been here before. Alright, we're going back down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave this place. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. Maybe if we get to the ground floor? Yeah, that's how these vampires get their victims. They just find bodies all over this place because, you know, people keep dying in here. I mean, that sounds like a smart... We were just here! Wait, I have a plan. I have a plan. We will teleport ourselves on top of the mansion. TP 330 200 108. There we go. We have teleported ourselves on top of the mansion, and because it's so laggy, I'm going to relog again and reset the section. Then we'll hop back in and I'll show you the library, because once y'all see what they did for the library of this place, like, Jesus Christ. Alright. So this is the roof of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I think this is one of the taller towers that has a Romelia's chamber, where she lives. I don't know, one of these places. Because they keep her younger sister, Flandra Scarlet, locked in the basement because she's a menace to society, and she would literally just explode everything otherwise. Oh, y'all hear that? This is the clock tower. This is the clock tower of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I am slurring that, so I'm slurring my words a lot, but they actually made, I think, a functioning clock in here that chimes on the hour. Although I think it broke because it used server plugins at one point, but yeah, this is supposed to be the big bell tower of the mansion, so. And it heads down all the way into the depths of the mansion, so I'm not going to go that far. We're just going to head straight to the library. Hello, welcome, Butter. I'm just calling you Butter. Let's see, is this Romelia's quarters? I think even higher up may be her quarters. Yes, this is Romelia Scarlet's bedchamber. We're sleeping in her bed. But, yeah. And of course, they keep Flandra locked in the basement. I actually can't find if they made Flandra's bedroom in here. I only saw the, what's the word? The library, which is where we're heading right now. I'm just gonna break a hole in the window like Marisa. But, the library is accessed via a hole in the back area of the garden. Is this it? Yes, I think this is it, right here. Yeah, this isn't my build. I wish it was my build. I showcased a bunch of worlds before this, but I ended off with this because I thought it was so interesting. So yeah, I didn't actually make this. I made the worlds I was showing off before this one. Because this is the entrance to the library. That thing, even though it's made out of wood, is technically a rocket ship, and it almost went to the moon, I think. It's just a house that they strapped some rocket boosters onto, even though they're just middle-aged, middle-century vampires. But yeah, it's just a little house with some tea and crumpets in it, so they can't go to the moon for some reason. It's like that Wallace and Gromit short, you know? Now let's head to the main library. This isn't the main library. This is an antechamber to the library. Where is the main part of it? Wait, is this an actual book? Many books, wow. Okay. Many books, wow. Yeah, thank you for your kind wisdom. This is the library. Or at least part of it. I know there's even other parts of it as well. But there's just all sorts of ways to access places. There's other countless rows of bookshelves. Oh wow, that took me by surprise. I need to tone down the sound of my I need to tone down the sound of my alerts. That made me jump a little bit. Scared the shit out of me, but thank you for the sub. Oh gosh, yeah. So somehow I think the only way they get to some of these books is having like fairies or demons or something trying to get to parts of the books. Because how the hell do you even build a library like this? I don't know. And there are bats flying everywhere because of course there are. Is there anything on this side? Oh yeah, here's a main stairwell for part of the library. I don't think the library is actually underground in the real mansion, but just for space constraints, they put it down here. Because I think the library in the setting is supposed to be larger than it is on the outside, which is a feat within itself, but I think someone even made a Team Fortress 2 map of the Scarlet Devil Mansion that I played on. Yeah, I played a round or two in this. Is this heading back up to the main mansion from here? I think so. Yes, it is. Oh, wait, no, it's just heading up to a side part of the mansion. Well, we'll head up through the front now. We'll leave this part. That's just a way to get to the upper balcony portion of the library. And of course, I don't think there's anything to these sections. Like, there's nothing beyond these doors, I don't think. Just nothing else, no. Realistic shipbuilder, you're acquainted with cat. Those aren't even catwalks. Those are just walls, solid walls of books. They need like those window cleaning sort of rigs that they use to climb up to access it, that sort of thing. But yeah. Are there any other cool landmarks here besides the Scarlet Dimension? I mean, there are plenty, but I think that's all for now, honestly. I've shown a lot of the cooler stuff here. There is the probability space hypervessel, but it's kind of underwhelming. It's basically just a giant time machine that looks like a spaceship that was crashed over into the east somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to go over there. But yeah, just look at how massive this damn mansion is. I don't think I'd want to live here, you know? Like, there is a point where things just get too big. And the thing is, I wish I had more information about who developed this stuff, but I couldn't find too much in the research I did about the whole construction process for this entire world. Because with how impressive this is, I'm just surprised there isn't more documentation about it. What other interesting locations are there? There's a few other houses that are interesting. Most of these are just plot significant, which means people don't care too much for them here. Yeah, that's most of it, honestly. There is also the abandoned cat place. I can head to the... that's actually pretty close. If the mansion's there, if we just head directly this way, we'll head to the abandoned village that was overrun by cats. And if you all were there for the stream yesterday, the Touhou stream where I streamed a Touhou game for the first time, I think stage 2 was the stage where we fought the Chen, one of the Shikigami cats that lived in that village. Also, I have no clue where this path goes. Never been down this one before. Oh, this is very much going into a different direction. I'm gonna follow this. I've never been here before. Because there are a lot of sort of underground path, tunnel sort of things. 1 second, let me just respond to a text. There we go. Imagine how long it took to build. Years. This map did take years to build, because even the terrain is custom made. And again, they probably used World Edit for a ton of it, but still. So I was surprised how much it made sense for even the setting as well, from what I looked into with the setting. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's nothing in here. I think this is where the Yamawaro live. That's like a species of kappa. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. There's a little gate here. I think I got myself thrown off again. Is this where I'm headed? Oh, I think this is it. Yes. So, yeah, this is the ancient cat village. They have a little pagoda here that's all broken down, but I think humans used to live here, got abandoned, and then yokai found it. So, but yeah, this was one of the locations that we were fighting in Touhou 7 when we were playing that. So, and again, most of these houses are. Why is there beef and mutton? I guess the cats use it for storage or something? I don't know. But you can go into some of these overgrown places. I heard a meow. I swear I heard a meow. Do I hear another one? World Painter, yeah, probably. Because, I mean, how can you build this without any tools like that? I think that would be impossible to build it without using any tools. But even with that, it's still pretty impressive. What? Okay, random llamas. Heads just sticking out of the floor. But I thought I heard cats. Oh, there they are. Yep, there's all the cats. I also found out things like this with random stones in sand pits are actually a thing in Shinto shrines. Like it's some sort of related to, I don't know, religious uses of space or something. I don't know. It's a thing. It had a name. That sort of architecture with stones and sand has a name. But I've just done like a 5-minute Wikipedia search a while ago. Other than that, I think we're going to... Are we close? I think we're close enough. We're close enough to where I'll run to the hyper vessel, because it just looks really weird. It's a Japanese type of build. Yeah, I mean, again, Touhou as a franchise, as a video game franchise, is, you know, based off of, you know, Eastern culture. But I'm not that much of a weeb, so I had to learn a lot of that stuff. Most people who like the Touhou franchise, including me, hadn't even played any of the games until recently. So, I keep shilling that stream, but that was the one I had done yesterday. So we're getting closer. This winding path will take us through a snowy area, and then we'll get to the hyper vessel. I think this one showed up in one of the earliest games that was released in like the 90s or something. Not even for Windows. Oh, this is where the world ends. We went past the end of the map, because after a while the world just cuts off and it's floating void everywhere else. So, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So this weird crystalline thing is a spaceship that is also a time machine. That some of the antagonists used in one of the earliest games in the franchise. So, this is the Probability Space Hypervessel. Definitely a weird name for a ship. We're just gonna break through the front here, barge in. Even the control room looks weird. I think some places there were even boss fights that you could fight in some places in this map. Like there was a tank you could fight that shoots like arrows at you and stuff. That was actually close to the place we started at, the Hakure Shrine, but yeah. Yeah, cats and dogs are both good. You can quit your yapping. Both of them can quit their yapping. Do cats yap? Or is it just dogs that yap? I think it may be just dogs that yap. I don't know. I know cats nap, but not yap. I gotta have a good meal. Garfield. Garlic field. Oh yeah, to get into the ship, you have to go through this really weird looking crystal cave with like massive stuff in it. This is probably related to the game in some way. I don't know, never played that game. We're gonna see if we can find our way out of here. Here we are. I'm not a weeb versus I'm not that much of a weeb. Uh-oh, I'm slipping. It's too late for me. Go on without me. They've already gotten me. Although the good news is, because I've been so busy with my last semester, and now even this one's starting to heat up due to like competitions I'm doing like another hospitality-related design competition. Because of all this stuff, I definitely haven't gotten the chance to watch any sort of anime or something like that in the past almost a year, honestly. Because other than that, my entire really source of entertainment is just YouTube, my YouTube Watch Later playlist. So. What is this? There's just some random log bits. Traditional mic. Wait a minute. This is outside the border of the map. The devs made a little sports arena. The devs of the map made a hidden little sports arena, a volleyball court. How do I get in here? Here, let me pull out. Why is it covered by barrier blocks? This is all references here. Team rankings, Reimu Hakurei, Doremi Sweet, I know that character. The Dween team, the Donate Now team. Luna banned. Another team got disqualified. Opposing teams wanted to Point Machine. Oh, wait. Hey, it launches fireworks. I didn't know this was here. We have discovered an Easter egg. I didn't even see this one the first time. Yeah. There's a little, like, fireworks. I turned into a weeb. Oh, no. Oh, and there's a champion fireworks. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. What about this one? Okay, yeah, that's the win. Metal Man 1? What? How do I get into the actual court? The court of the Crimson King. Bonk. Yeah, there's like a little viewing area here, and other than that, it's just a volleyball court. Surprising that exists. Alright. Oh, and you can see other parts of their, like, world edit terrain there, and then regular Minecraft world chunks over past, because, you know, that's outside of the map of Gensokyo. So. Oh, and we've, this is the Myoran Temple we've found. Oh, wait, no. No, this isn't the Myoran Temple. This is, is it? No, this isn't the Myoran Temple. This is where, like, one of the historians of this world lives. Aku, I think her name is. I don't know. But, or am I wrong? 6. Yeah, that's the Hieda household, I think. I don't know. I have a map as well. And I think over here should be the human village. Because basically this entire world is a nature preserve for yokai, which are pretty much just folklore creatures. And they need humans to believe they exist in order for them to, you know, exist and have power. So this place has one village for humans, and all the humans stay here, and the yokai don't attack the village in exchange for the humans not settling anywhere else. And because of that, the yokai can live in their own little nature preserve, and the humans can have their own little village, while at the same time making sure that the yokai can still exist, because they can't exist in the outside Earth anymore. So. Oh yeah, and there's like a dragon statue. I think like a... So, oh, and a skeleton horse. Alright. But, I think the, Kappa made that statue or something? I don't know. What do I have behind me? Oh, that's a Fumo. Actually, the Fumo sort of, that sort of style of thing was created, with Toho, using Toho characters, but that's not Toho. That's, that is the battle cruiser Amagi, the Japanese battle cruiser Amagi, just with just in the person form, like a human mascot form, from the game Azur Lane. If you heard of that one, because I play Azur Lane a lot. It's basically just, hey, what if warships were anime girls? So, and Lord knows I've turned some of the ships I've made in From the Depths into warship girls, because you know, I've turned from I'm not a weeb to I'm not that much of a weeb, so it's starting to slip. But other than that, that's pretty much all I wanted to show off in this place. There's not really much else, honestly. So we're gonna exit back to title here. So I am going to, I think, what should I end off with? Anything else that would be interesting? I might as well show this one off again. It's been a long time. I think this was if this is the right world I'm thinking of. Oh yeah! So, Yeah, this is a world I made on a server. This is a world download of stuff I made on a different server. This ship right here that I made, I pretty much built block for block from Minecraft in From the Depths over the span of like 2 years. It took me to do so. But yeah, this is just an old server I used to play on. They switched their maps up. I stopped playing, but I downloaded the old city I made, so this is the place now. It's just a big city I had made. I'm not going to show off too much. I'm just going to do a big flyover, I guess. I think that's like an indoor water park thing right there with slides and stuff. But other than that, like I have a little train station, train tunnels, HEATs for some reason. Some government buildings. I use too many whats? I don't know what that word is, honestly. Gonna be honest with you, mate. I know I've shown this place off before, so I'm not gonna spend too long. There's a big pyramid I had made that has a maze inside of it. You can go in there, and in the middle of the mazes, this is, I think, the Temple of the Ascended Floridian, and in the middle of the maze, once you go through either the hard side on the left or the easy side on the right, you get to the "you know I had to do it to him" guy. I know it doesn't look like him, but that's supposed to be the "you know I had to do it to him" guy with a tiny ass head. But yeah, and there's some other stuff over here, some other temples here, some other buildings, some farmland right here. A little interesting looking railroad station, ore manufacturing, that sort of thing. Oh, my music paused. That's why. I should actually do this. Here, let me pull up another song. There we go. Oh yeah, there's that big cathedral I made. All sorts of other buildings around here. I spent a while building this cathedral. I had made another one beforehand, but it was smaller. This is the bigger one. So yeah, I made one with like a balcony, all this other stuff. Big organ and everything. Tried to make it go all out. Some roof scaffolding stuff up here. Yeah, these are my builds. This entire city was me. Most of the people had like 2 or 3 people building, but some cities only had 1 or 2 people. I was one of the ones building by myself, so you can see right here, I was joining up with someone else's highway. It was my highway here, joining up into their highway, so sort of like a shift in between the roads right there. The city is me, yes, I am the city. I even have a little old walled city. There was an old Minecraft village that I added stuff to. And of course, for some reason, one of the people that did help me out a little bit made like some Mario pixel art for no reason. I don't know why, but they decided to. I just left it there. But I have a little university campus here. A sports arena that someone helped me build. Some football players. I don't know how they did this. Like, some people figured out how to pose some of the armor stands and stuff. I never figured out how to do that, but they had a whole bunch of custom heads and stuff. Oh, here used to be another village. This used to be a village, but because of an accident that one of the mods had with World Edit, they buried half of this city. And they also buried the village here. So that was a gate into the village, but now it became the head of a monument. So this is a monument of the old town that I turned into a like ruined you know, monument, because it's like, hey, look at these ruins here that used to be an old Minecraft village. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some other buildings across here. I had a little like residential development area that never got completed. Basically just residential homes, and one of them, there was a ravine I was building above it, so I made it like a disaster site, like a broken down house here, and like an earthquake, you know, cut between the whole house, that sort of thing. So, and of course you can see little like pieces of debris and wreckage down inside the ravine. Right, all right here. Even got some of the sod as well. It's him. Wait, what are you referencing, Thunder? What is that talking about? We have a little cargo ship right here with some cargo containers. Have a little choo-choo train. Not too much else. I'm not streaming anything else today. I got work tomorrow, and the rest of today I actually have to work on some of the assignments that I had been putting off. So I wasn't even planning on streaming today originally. I just wanted to when people asked about some of the Minecraft stuff I had been doing, I decided to oblige. So after this, I'm pretty much almost done with this stream, so I think I'll end it after this. Oh yeah, I made a Publix too. The Snublix, I guess, like a supermarket. Because I was actually working at a Publix when I was building all this, so I decided to make a grocery store. Like little meat and seafood places. It's a tiny ass grocery store. I always built really small, no matter what game I'm in. Anyway, I think that's pretty much the city for the most part. I think there was the subway though. If I go down here, and there was a bit of the subway I can take. A little underground shopping plaza, I guess. Why a cargo? When did the ship go? Yeah, you're asking the real questions. I tried making our like subway in the city look really cool, like some of the underground stations. It actually looks like a subway's pulled up. You go into the subway here, place down your minecart, and you get going, and you go through the track, and it takes you through, so I didn't have to build out the entire subway tunnel. And of course, this one would take you to the next subway stop that would lead into another one. Delete that here, and then you leave. And it's, hey, look, the subway actually took us to our destination. So I was really proud of that at the time when I made it. But up here, and that leads us to the train station. So yeah, it's pretty simple, but I liked it. And you can also take one out to the other place here. If we head back the way we came, we can go all the way to the other end, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Other than that, announcement-wise for the channel, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. Expect it to be sometime into next week, because I mainly work over the next 2 days, and so expect it to be either Sunday or after that. So I may actually start, working on a video that's not just a live stream at some point, but we'll see. Depends on how much workload I have. So we'll see what happens with that. Which station was this? Oh, I think this was the station for the... Yes, yeah, that was the Florida Man Pyramid. So then there's one more station I had made. Do I play? No, I do not play Friday Night Funkin'. I actually don't play many rhythm games at all. I don't think I was ever good at any rhythm games. Oh, lag spike, I guess. Oh yeah, and at this point the subway goes outside. But, I remember, because even though this was all me, you can even see the edge of someone else's builds over here if I head over in this direction. Oh, okay. But as you can see over here, this section of the city connects with a railroad bridge, and that actually leads into this. And I didn't build any of this. This is all someone else on this side of the river. At first I thought it was the city, but it wasn't. It was just a railroad bridge and then a shipyard. There's just a shipyard here with some hull being laid down, and then if you go over here, someone was just building a bunch of military vehicles. Just floating in the air for some reason. Like, they named them too. I don't know what most of these vehicles are. I mean, they're probably actual vehicles, but... Yeah, I don't know what vehicles these are, but someone just started building vehicles. They built, like, warships as well. Like, I think these are World War I or pre-Dreadnought sort of era ships right here. Just floating in the air. Here's an incomplete hull. There's a Zumwalt class destroyer over there. I didn't build any of this. Someone else built this little section. I don't know what this building's supposed to be. They just changed to one of the village buildings. They built this farmland here. They built a gas station and a big yacht, a floating yacht next to it. I don't know how they're supposed to explain all this, but... Do I play Block Simulator? I play Funny Block Game, this Funny Block Game, but do I play GTA 5? Not anymore. And I never played multiplayer much at all. I didn't really like GTA Online that much. So I only just did the campaign and I was happy with the campaign. Yeah, there's just a random yacht. Someone had built some other random boats. An incomplete race car, it looks like? Some sort of vehicle? Here's some other incomplete vehicles. This one looks like it was just cut in half. Some tiny ass looking boat. Jet capsule? This is the stupidest that has been real life and... I had a stroke reading that. This is an artillery gun. I don't know what all this is supposed to be. Oh, what is this? I haven't seen this before. Someone made a little path. What, does this lead to anywhere? No, it's just into this valley back here. Oh, someone was building a big Eastern-style palace, and they never finished with it. Because I think the same person that was building this palace built a bunch of random pagodas over on the mountains here near my city, and I never messed around with them. Yeah, this is a world download of a server. The server moved on to a different map. I think this was like Project City Build or something, PCBMC. And this was just my city right here that had like 3 little sections to it, but you know, there were all sorts of cities. There are massive cities like Budapest and all these other named cities. I think they have like an old Save of the World map somewhere, I don't know, on their website. So that's where I downloaded this from. It was a really long download though. But yeah, I built all this and there's cities everywhere else across here, so. People's put a lot of time into this, I'll say that. Because I used to build on this a lot, and I just put it off, and then I got bored of it. Because, you know, you can only build stuff in Minecraft for so long without getting bored, you know? Like, what if we followed this guy's highway? This man tried building a highway, he never finished it. There's a railroad crossing that never got finished. I think there was something this way, if I head this way. Looks like someone tried to fill a lake here. Here's another random road someone built. A country road, take me home. Hey Tonk, welcome. We're just, I just recommend, if you're joining the stream now, there's, I recommend watching the VOD of the stream, as, like, we've toured 4 or 5 worlds at this point, so, well, that's cool, a little country estate sort of house right here. Yeah, this is someone else's town right here. I didn't do anything here. What is this? Are these people building Kowloon? What, are you trying to build Kowloon Walled City in here or something? Yeah, I don't know when this would have been closed. Process of joining. What is this, an autonomous region or something? What is this supposed to be? There's like an armed guard in here. This looks like a prison almost. I want to explore this place. Look at this. Yeah, this looks like a prison. Either that or it is kind of like a impoverished. Yeah, no, I think this is kind of like Kowloon Walled City, I guess. If you all know what that is. Like a really constrained place. Do I just put a link? How do you put a photo? I don't think you can send any photos on YouTube. And I don't think YouTube allows links either. I don't think YouTube allows anyone to post links in chat except for the person who runs the stream, just to avoid like spam or something. I don't know. What the hell is this? Wait a minute, I want to get in this building. Give me a button. What is this? I've never seen this contraption before. That doesn't look like a normal repeater. What the hell did they put on this repeater? It looks different. What? Do any of you know how you can make a repeater look like that? Because I don't think that's vanilla to Minecraft. Is that a plugin? Because I shouldn't be able to support any plugins. What's all this? Some random storage area. It's a mod? I don't know. I don't have any mods other than the one I have for my shaders. Looks like a lot of this is sort of unfinished, but it does look like they were going for like a walled city sort of vibe. I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, what's all this? Is this like a pagoda? Yeah, it looks like a pagoda. As you can see, a lot of people, they have the construction projects where they put wool down where they want a building. I never did that because I was lazy, but... Oh, this song's loud. There we go. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Well, anyway. I'm just doing some exploring here. The stream's really winding down at this point. Yeah, because I don't remember who made all this. Someone has a jet flying over. It's a little airstrip. The giant-ass Churchill, alright. I think that tank may be a little bit large for the size of the buildings around it. Interesting. Some armed guards. I really should end the stream soon. My throat is getting kind of sore. Whew. Pardon me. Yeah, this looks like a military airbase of some sort. What is this supposed to be? Are these diamond blocks? Why are there just random diamond blocks here in this little wall dirt area? I don't get that. Well, that's cool, this little air traffic control thing. Yeah, they're not armed guards, that makes sense. They're unarmed guards. Is this still my city, or is this someone else's? Oh, this still looks like someone else's city right here. Yeah, this is all someone else's build. But if I go farther north, there's a really cool looking build someone made. What is this, a parking garage? Yep, that's a parking garage. See these random pieces of wall here? That is part of the same world edit error that happened to me that caused one of my towns to get buried, so the mods were really sorry about that. Also, they used a custom generation engine that caused random these looking desert temples to generate automatically. More world error borders. More world error borders. Because as you can see, the terrain here and next to it is different because of that border. The supernatural border. Oh my god. Someone else made that flag. I didn't make that. Oh, this is a wall that was made. If I can find the edge of it, there's a city this guy made to the north of me that it looks all Roman. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I think this is it. It's like a weird proto-Roman thing he had made. I think this guy's name was Mantis Shrimp or something like that. I think this city's called Camarion. He put a lot of work into this thing. Look at that. Look at that. This is main central tower. He made a bunch of cherry blossom. Actually, I think the cherry blossom trees were there already. But yeah, it just looks like a really Latin construction, that sort of thing. Very much inside the buildings, but I think this place kind of looks cool. Oh wow, that's a lot of line. But as you can see, they used weird plugins. I don't know what plugins they use for that, because that is a head, but I don't know how the hell they got feathers here. Because people can use these to make all sorts of weird looking things, because you can't pose feathers like that in vanilla Minecraft. And what I don't understand is how this world download can save that despite me not having any of the plugins the world needs or whatever. I'm assuming they're plugins. And of course, this person made a diorama of a Revolutionary War they had. And they have all these props here. Look at all these props. And of course, these are probably some sort of armor stand manipulation. But the thing is, I just don't know how the hell they, manipulated all these props like this in Minecraft. So. Oh, look at all the edge. You can see the edge. Cutting myself on the edge. Someone here with a bucket of popcorn. That looks like some burnt-ass popcorn. What the hell are you eating? Looks like someone just made a muffin and put it in a popcorn bin. Rum looking dummy thick. Yeah, maybe it's commands. Maybe it's commands that put it there, command blocks, something like that. I don't know. I think there was also a secret tunnel at one point that led you up to like a woodland mansion, but I think that got broken at one point because I tried to do it and then it didn't work after that. Where's their like Roman steam engine as well? Because I think they had a weird looking steam engine. Also, who the hell are you? What? What the hell? Oh lord, look at this man's eyes. Here, let me find a bed so I can make a light outside. Only half the bed? Oh, what? Okay. You saw Akagi click. Oh yeah, that was another world I had built at one point. I'll go back. I'll end. Since I started with Akagi, I'll end with Akagi. Speaking of Akagi, literally Akagi. But I'll head back to that soon. I don't know who the hell. I mean, it's the same person that made all this, but they made all of this stuff. I didn't make this. And all of that just lies to the north of my little puny city. Oh, and then they made just this giant wizard tower thing. Anyway. I'll head back out of there because, I don't know, you could spend an eternity trying to tour some of those things. The amount of Minecraft worlds people have made that are interesting could probably, like, you would die before you would explore all of them, you know? It's just so much people have made. But, yeah, so yeah, I just finished touring. Most of the stuff I showed off was mine, except for the cities to the north from that. I think I showed off like 5 or 6 worlds. And of course, if any of y'all want the context for this, this is a world download from a server I ran. I had a personal server for this YouTube channel that ran last year. And of course, we kind of ditched it eventually because, you know, that's what happens to all of those Minecraft things attached to stuff. But before then, I asked for a world download from one of the people who ran it, Pleb. The Pleb made a world download and I got it. And of course this is my base, and I decided for my house I wanted to literally just build Akagi. So I built the Japanese aircraft carrier Akagi and made that my base of operations. So. And of course the world, I finished it using creative mode after the world download because I just wanted to get this thing done. But a good portion of this was made in survival. The other half was made in creative, so... Also, I found out you can put ladders on, like, trapdoors like this. If you activate the trapdoor, it breaks it, but you can actually place them if the trapdoor is facing like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, again, I put away... I'm really stuttering on my words, but I put away the 3D model. I had to load one up to use it, but yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much the entire stream I have for you guys. I don't have too much else, and I need to get to work on some of the procrastination I've been doing for my schoolwork, so I think we'll just end this off here. So at this point, I'd like to thank you all for joining in the stream. If you haven't, go ahead and watch some of the last ones I had done, like the one I made yesterday with the Toho stream. I thank you all for watching, and next time I stream will probably be either, if not Sunday, it'll be after this Sunday because I have work. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and maybe eventually I'll get a non-stream video out. We'll see. I will see you all next time. Let me go to the ending soon. Alright, well, Amagi and I wish you all a good rest of your day.